ask that all riders and families listen up, riders and parents. This is your riders meeting. This is a USA BMX sanctioned race. We will be following all the rules and regulations set forth by USA BMX and ask that all riders and families have been posted and corrections have been announced. All of the information you need is on those moto sheets. We ask that all moto sheets be left in the course of the race, as riders refer to them throughout the event. In checking your motos, make sure that the number that is on the moto sheet matches what is on your bike. If not, you may not be scored when you cross the finish line. Riders, it is your responsibility to be in the gate on time. You have been given lane assignments and must start from that assigned lane. Any rider not doing so may be disqualified. If you are not ready or have any problem in the gate, you must signal the starter by placing your front wheel over the gate. That will signal our starter to wait, and a track official will take care of the problem. Once the starter's command has begun, it may not be stopped for any reason. Only riders 5 and under can be assisted on the gate, and that assistance can only be the rear wheel held between knees. Your riders down before the first obstacle is an automatic restart. Riders, if you go down during the course of the race and are not injured, please jump up, as we have other races following. If you are injured, however, please stay down and we will assist you. Our track officials will be watching for fouls. If you feel you have been fouled during a race, you have 10 motos in which to lodge a protest with the head officials. Our officials will be watching for riders intentionally impeding another rider within the first 30 feet and the entire last straightaway. So keep it clean, riders. We will be qualifying riders as designated on the moto sheets or by announced corrections. If you have any question as to whether you qualified, please return to the scorers table for clarification. Whenever possible, USA BMX uses a video review system for recording close finishes. If you would like a video review of your finish, please return to the scorers table immediately following your race to make that request. USA BMX exists for the enjoyment of the kids and families that make up our sport. Please be courteous to every member of our extended BMX family, and good luck to all of the racers.
All right, all right, all right. 42 motos today. The Jim McMahon Memorial Race Weekend. Absolutely beautiful day today. So happy it worked out this way for sure. It is awesome to be able to honor the man who made all this happen. None other than Jim McMahon. Awesome to see old familiar faces around here for sure. I want to thank everybody who took time out to get here and show your respects and honor the great man Jim for getting this track together, bringing us all together. If you would like to jump in on the parade lap, you're more than welcome to jump in on this parade lap here that we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to drop the gate, give a short moment of Jim. We'll start the national anthem right after that and let everybody roll on down the track.
Alright, I'm taking 2.
So this is a volunteer run track. We count on help from people and If anybody wants to give us a hand today, you're more than welcome. If somebody wants to sit in corner 1 or 3, as our corner marksman will wave to me. Let me know you're heading over there, corner 1, 3. And then if anybody wants to hand out certificates this first go around, we're going to hand out some participation trophy type things, some honorable certificates today at the finish line.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having our parade lap. I think we had one of the McMahon family who was going to hold the flag for the parade lap. If you could head up to the gate, as well as we need all riders up to the gate for the parade lap right now. If we don't have anyone, I see Ken walking up there, and I know from last week he can hold it. So, but I think there was one of the McMahon family that was going to carry it, or Schultz family. I think it might have been Ed.
Can he go out and take pictures wherever he wants? Can he move it? Yeah.
So while we're getting ready for the national anthem, I would like to have everybody pay attention. We're going to have a silent gate drop in honor of Jim. So if you could, of course, remove your caps. In preparation for the national anthem, we're also going to have a silent gate drop. It's Jim's gate. He's going to start out the race. Everyone could please rise. Remove your caps for the silent gate of the national anthem.
All right, again. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. Amazing amount of people here. Beautiful turnout for Jim and his family. Get to see them. I will be interviewing them probably between the first and second moto, so you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek into Jim's family and what it means for them to be here. Beautiful day out here. We'll be doing some racing today. Moto number 32. 46 to 50 intermediates. That moto will be moved to last. So Moto 32, that one will be bumped to last. I'll attempt to announce and race that at the same time. Start getting our striders lined up there. And our motos, open classes, cruisers, novices start heading up onto the staging. It's better to be early than having us call your name, so try to get up there. If you're not used to this stuff, ask somebody around you that looks like they might know, and they can probably help you out. We got an awesome group of balance bikes coming up here. We got 6 4-year-old striders lining on up there. We got Best, Young, McKitty, Celzo, Kirk, and Young out there. McKitty, is that Shedevy's daughter? McKitty? Yeah. Katie Shedevy and Drew Shedevy here. Okay. We're going to have a huge gate of these littles out there right now. It's going to be 8 of them. Imaginary gate popping and dropping. Our striders are off and rolling on through that straightaway there. Oh, we're dropping them one by one. I saw a Mohawk go down and just cause a mosh pit of excitement there. We're going to see if we can get them up and rolling. Get them pushing across the finish line there. Give them a round of applause of encouragement. Try to get these littles up and rolling. We can do it. Oh. We're going to come back for round 2. We'll come back for round 2. A little bit of encouragement. They get going. We're all good. We got some 3-year-olds lining up here. Lotto, Maharian, Gwen, and Seafirth. Oh, Seafirth, the possum out there right now, pushing like crazy. Frank Beer to the gate. Frank Beer to the gate. B-E-E-R-E. Frank Beer to the gate. To the finish line. Oh, look at Seafirth taking a sideways run there and bobbing his head in appreciation for the crowd. Going to line those guys up again the next go around here. Should have some of our motos lining up now. Our open classes. Should have 7, 8 open classes beyond the gate there. 8 riders in the open today. Turn 2 here, we have Celebrity Smoking Joe Hiltz on his flashing blinker scooter there. And none other than Dan Lucking, matching him with an upper body injury. Sundance's finest down here, huh, guys? It's you why you don't want to race the case.
Justin?
A little bit of this paperwork handled here. Dropping the gate very shortly. Thank you to our corner marshals. From the close 1 and 2 to the one way out there in 1 and 3. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to start dropping gates here. Good thing, because I was going to start singing, and we don't need any of that. 7, 8, open class moto number 3, locked and loaded. Gate popping, gate dropping. We got Booth, Palm, Nitzlasse, Wen, Swanson, Kirk, Beer, and Schirkenbach. Oh, the rage is on. Schirkenbach, we're taking three to a main event here. That 3 plate right now leading it. We got the 99 in that 2 spot. When 178. Kirk looking good. That's the Z Machine almost getting teed up in this Cereal Bowl turn as he fast Eddie out there. Last turn, last berm action coming on through. Looks like the Rage Shirkenbach going to be your first transfer on out. The 99 plate, when Laser Lincoln, and 178 of Kirk. Moto number 4, 9-10 open class. We got Wadarchek, Mikos, Brakunier, Glasswick, and Locke. 6 plate, the Cookie Man leading it right now. Mikos in the 2 spot, taking 2 to a main event. Little Woody back there in that 3 spot. Oh, we dropped one. Hold the gate. No. We're going to check him out there. Dropped one there. Going to cross that finish line. Looks like Bracoon here. Mac kind of bumping over there. Looks like we're going to have Wadarchek being your transfer out of there one with Bracoonier out of moto number 4. Moto 5 out there on the gate right now. That's got to be the other Bracoonier leading this one. Charging it down to the finish line. It's another Shirkenbach getting down through there. I believe that's Rob, your qualifiers out of moto number 5. Moto number 6, gate hitting the deck, 13-14 open class. Claywell, Reese, Parker, and Lawrence. That's the 1 plate. Lawrence leading it right now. Got that 6 plate. Claywell in that 2 spot, taking 1 to a main event. That's Rocco Reese in that 3. Last turn, last berm. Claywell, let's see if he's got something for Lawrence. Last straightaway, looks like the 1 and only transfer out of moto number 6. Moto number 7 got the 3. Henderson leading it. The 4 plate in that 2 spot. I see Vanderspool out there. Milliman only taking, well, we're taking 2 to a main event on this one. Hot Sauce feeling saucy there in that 2 spot. He's going to have to stay on the gas. So Vanderspool doesn't catch him. It's going to be Henderson. Espinosa, your transfers on through moto number 7. Moto 8, we got the girls club going crazy out there. Got the 2 plate followed by the 1. Flora, Zaria, taking 2 to a main event. Regan out there, Rogers out there. The Henderson 3, flying in formation there, heading down that last straightaway. 2 to a main event. Who wants it? Who needs it? Got the 1 and the 2. Your transfers. Flora and Zaria out of moto number 8. 17 to 20, women's cruiser, moto number 9. Mulva Hill, Rogers, Regan, and Gifford. Remy Freight training it out front right now. The 3 plate in control of this one. Mulva Hill in that 2 spot wants a piece of that lead. 1 to a main event. Let's see what happens in that last turn. We're going to have an over-under here. On the outside, Mulva Hill follows right behind her. Last straight. Gifford on the straight there, pumping through. Who gets it? And Gifford at the line. I believe Gifford got that one at the line. We're loading up the gate with 7 and under cruisers right now. Moto number 10. I have an Orlando sighting from here. How we doing, buddy? Glad to see you. Gonna take a couple minutes here. We got a little bit of paper. We're running down. We're good. We're getting there. We're running papers. We're getting stuff figured out here. Had a little sign-up failure thing go on, so we're changing one little moto around. We're going to make sure we convey that if there's any issue, anything changes on our motos here, so you know.
I already called him. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
You got the radio?
Live action, buddy.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Moto 4, we are ready to roll. And Moto 10 up there, 7 and under cruiser. Gate hitting the deck there. We got Hudson, Dirksen, and Young out there. That might be Young's first run on a cruiser. Old Carter there in that 3 spot. Heading towards you. Mad Max Hudson. Sundance colors. Leads them in and out of the cereal bowl. You got the 959. Dirksen. Don't need to drop that, Max, man. Carter Young there. Rocking it out on a cruiser. That's the first time I think I've seen him out there on a cruiser, so that's good. In and out of that last turn. Mad Max Hudson. Dirksen and Young get your 1, 2, 3 there. 10-year-old cruisers. Gate dropping. I only see 3 out there. I got a bunch on my sheet, though. Who knows? 10 cruiser, Moto 11. Hudson leads him in and out of there. Sundance colors, everybody. Got the 1 plate in that 2 spot. Heading in and out of that turn here. I don't even have the kid on my... Who knows? No. All right, we got Mikos and Wodarczyk battle just like in the 20s. Rogers and Tasbeer following suit there, 3-4. To the finish line. I believe we're taking 2 to a main event here. Mikos Wodarczyk, your transfers on out of that moto. 16 cruisers. Henderson, Nolan, Rogers, Early, and Tyndall. Taking 2 to a main event. Looks like Tyndall right now. Henderson on the 5. He's like a shadow to Colin out here all the time. I got to get shy to step it up just a little bit and make the pass on him. He might just take my... Nope, he's going to shadow him again. In and out of that last turn there to the finish line. I think I might have heard, no, I'm not. Henderson, Tyndall, your transfers out of Moto number 12. Moto 13 sitting up there on the gate. The older fellas. 41 to 45 cruisers. We're getting them locked and loaded right now. Got Rogers, Dirksen, Regan, Vanderspool, Peterson, and Rogers up there in this one.
Is that what happens when back is that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw it too, and I was like,
Another practice lap. Yeah.
Gate drops on moto number 13, 41 to 45 cruisers. They're all balled up, but I see Peterson out of the middle there like an animal. Can't contain him, can't cage him. Number 8 plate, digging deep, getting out front right now. We got Blakey in the 2 spot. Taking 2 to a main event. Rogers wants a piece of that spot, though. He's digging for it. Heading into that rhythm section. Rogers is good right here. This is his fast point. Regan diving down low. Rogers on the white line to the finish. Red, white, and blue got you, Peterson. Rogers, your transfers out of Moto 13. Good action there. Moto 14, 56 to 60 cruisers. Whitbeck, White, and Schultz out there right now. The 11 plate leading it, Les White. Cutting down low, sitting down on the tall seat post. We got Sundance colors in that 2 spot. Following and charging and doing whatever he can. Let's see if there's action on that inside, down low. Keeping it close. The 11 plate going to cross it with the 1. That's got to be Schultz. Ed in that 2 spot. Whitbeck in that 3. Five and under novices. Moto number 15. We got Ross, Castell, Beer, Lohman, Seifert. We got a 25 front. I don't even have that one on here. Oh, we got a 55. We got Seifert, the Possum. Rod number 630, Baywa. You're needed on the gate, buddy. In and out of that turn there. The 25 plate. You're going to need to check that plate. Have a 25 on there. So that's Mystery Man 25. That's got to be Beer. More Beer. And then that 55, Ross. I don't know. 2 spot. We'll see. I'm shuffling papers here. And we got 12 riders of 5-year-olds here. A little confusing for my old eyes here. 214 leading it right now. That's Palm. Palm Daddy doing it. I got another beginner league. The 311. The other Palm out there. You got 250 Becker. The Becker Bros in hot pursuit there in that 3-4 spot. Come on, Portland. You got it, buddy. Sagan Becker there. He's got the name on the back of the helmet. They are rock stars out here. To the finish line. Palm looking good to roll her across. Kicking those legs like an Energizer bunny. Taking over that 2 spot. Becker. Is he sagging, looking over his shoulder? Keep going, buddy. You got it. Portland Becker going to rock and roll it across the finish line for your transfer on out of Moto number 15. 7-year-old novices. We're lining up on the gate right now. Moto 17.
What is it? 7 novice? Swap it. Well, don't throw them away. We'll fix it.
Moto 17 now is Moto 18. Kind of goofy, I know. Not my fault. I didn't do it. All right, the littles are off. We got a mad group of hyenas coming down this track. That's Moto 18. Swanson, Sykowski, Pastel, Kirk, Nitzlasse, Baywa, Dirksen, Young. Oh, man. 157 leads the way right now. Dirksen got to grow. Got the Z-Man. 30 plate there. In that 4, we're taking 3 to a main event. The battle's in the back of the pack here. Jeez, these guys are going at it. Xander, the Z-Machine there in that 3 spot. He's your final transfer heading down that last straightaway. Be Dirksen, the 157, going to get your first transfer on through. I see a Grow jersey there. That's not a Grow, but I see a Grow jersey, so I'm just going to go with it. And Xander. Moto 19 up there right now. 9-year-old novices. Sundance Android colors leading the way right now. Cleve looking good out front, cranking hard. Got beginner league colors there in that 2-4 spot. Sykowski in the 3. That's Booth and McKinley. In and out of that last turn. Kennedy, Cleve on fire on this one. Got to keep that rubber side down. Get to that checkers first. Taking one to a main event. Android Factory Sundance is Cleve going to get your one and only transfer out of Moto 19. Moto Matterson, what are you doing out here by yourself? We drop a couple? Yes, we did. Hold the gate up there, Jeremy. Gonna check out some kids that went down in the first straight there. New riders trying the track. This place is fast when the wind is at your back today. She's up and rolling. We're checking on her, making sure everything's all good. Gonna roll the bike back up. That first straightaway is quick. We're good to go on the gate there. Novices. Gate hits the deck. Smith, Parker, Cardenas, in and out of turn one in a hurry. Cardenas in the 2 spot. That 1 spot, the 566. Parker leading the charge right now. Total points action. Cardenas in the 2. Smith in the 3 spot. Parker rolling around that last turn, last berm. Gonna head her for home in that 1 spot. Moto 21 is gonna go down like this, hopping across the finish line. It's gonna be 566 of Parker, the 102 Cardenas, and Smith. 1, 2, 3. 14 novices out there right now. Oh, some motocross action out there. MC leading it, but he's got somebody on his tail right now. I see Gear out there in that 3 spot, taking one to a main event. In and out of that last turn. 367 plate leading it right now. And company the whole way. It's going to be Devin, MC, your transfer out of that moto there. 22, 23, 36 to 40 novice. Big group of them. 987. B Best there takes over the 2 spot. That's Dirksen leading the charge right now. Brian Best and the 2 are taking 3. Hungry pack of them. Chedevy out there too. Pete Whitbeck, you're needed up at the gate, buddy. Oh, this is going to be anybody's at the end here. I think Best barely got it over Chedevy at the finish line. Holy cow. Another gigantic group of these guys. 622, 624, 612. I'm going to run out of breath on this one. That's Joshua Claywell and Pat Zier. 6 riders in and out. 6 riders to the finish line. 622 going to get it. Cleve. I believe Claywell. Moto 25. $51 to $55 novice class. I'm seeing 2 riders, so somebody didn't show. Smith, Rodriguez, Whitback. I know that plate anywhere. Rodriguez. The 96 plate leading the way. We got the Echo helmet pushing as hard as he can in the 2 spot. I remember those helmets from back in the day. I would not fall on that thing even today. Back in the day, I was like, no Echo helmet for me. Today, it's scary for me to look at those helmets. To the finish line, Rodriguez. Your 1 spot. Moto 26 got 9 riders in the 8 intermediate group here. 9 riders. Burmaster, Bross, Schirkenbach, Hudson, and Reyes. Let's see this gate drop. Gate popping, gate dropping. We got action already brewing up. Middle of the gate popping on out. Who wants it? Who needs it more? That's a state plate leading the charge right now. That's got to be the Rage. Schirkenbach leading this one right now. Hudson in that 2 spot. He better keep alive because he got a 2-plate Burmaster trying to catch up to him there in this rhythm section. Schirkenbach has it right now, heading down that final straightaway there. Hudson staying on the gas, representing the Sundance colors to the finish line. Schirkenbach, Hudson, your transfer's out of Moto 26. Moto 27. Moto 27, gate popping, gate dropping, Grow, Wen, Maharian, Claywell. Firing it off the turbochargers, entering turn 1. That's Grow in the 2 spot. I see a state plate out right now. That's got to be Claywell, the 5. Claywell's got a challenge for that 3 spot. Claywell in the 1, Grow in the 2. I believe that's Wen. Yeah, that's Wen in the 3. Grow's got a challenge going into turn 3, in and out. Claywell looking good to get your first transfer out of this. Looks like Grow's going to have to keep pumping there. Laser Lincoln's going to catch you. Grow going to get it. Got some bigger kids out here right now. Cena Siley had some malfunction on his bike there. Gardner, June and Jacob there, they're going to take off with this one. Siley has a chain malfunction there. Who knows what that's all about right now, huh? Oh, good battle right now. We got the B plate. Oh, underneath, Grow takes it over. Holy cow, that is Brown in the 1 spot. He had no idea where that kid came from. Grow, Brown trying to dive bomb underneath. Get in there to the finish line. Jamison Grow, the challenge, and now the B plate going to get it done. Whew. Good battle in there. 13 intermediates out on the track right now. We got Rob, we got Reese, we got Smeltzer, Brennan, and Rogers. That's a national age group plate out front right now. Rob leading the charge right now. Brennan wants that lead. Digging deep in that 2 spot, heading through the rhythm section. He's like the mini Joe Hilt in and out of that turn 3. Rob controlling it right now. Mini Joe Hilt pushing as hard as he can, trying to get it. Pump, pump, pump. Oh, I think Rob barely got it over Mini Joe Hilt. Claywell, state 6th lead. They got the 127 and the 132. Grow out there, 2-3 spot. Moto 31 in and out of the final turn. Claywell controlling this one. Going to set his sails to the finish line here. Going to be Claywell. Oh, Braxton Grow. Aiden Grow. 16 intermediates, 625. Early gets underneath him there. Mercado. Whew. Didn't see that one coming, but hey, Claywell. You're not even out there. Vieira's the birthday boy there in that 5 spot there. To the finish line. Early gets your win. Mercado gets your transfer. Got the 3 plate lead this one right now. Rogers, Regan, Pastel. That's Regan out front. Got the wind blowing. Pushing. Going to get you down that straightaway first. Regan. Pastel. Rogers. Moto 35. Charles Grow. Charlie Choo Choo Train Grow out there right now. Got Long. And we got Blum 1, 2, and 3. Blum stopping to smell the daisies here in turn 2. In and out of turn 3. Choo Choo Train Charlie. He's going to chalk up a number 1. Long going to be your 2. Blum going to be your 3. 10-year-old girl experts out there. Henderson, Rogers, Henderson. 3 plate leading the charge. But she's got company on the inside and the outside. Holy cow. Zaria is going to have to watch herself. Little sister-sibling rivalry in the 2-3 spot. Rogers wants to play patty cake with them too. In and out of the last turn there. The Stars, Zaria going to chalk up that 1 spot and go to a main event. The 8 plate Grow. Gifford and Grow. I'm surprised Aubrey's out there trying. It's early. In and out of the last turn, Gifford going to get that one and only transfer out of Moto 37. Moto 38 on the track right now. Hudson, Locke, Brock Unier, Cookie Man, Brock Unier leading it right now. Heading into the Cereal Bowl. Battling that 2-3 spot. Locke, Hudson, Locke way up high. Darts it down. Trying to gain a little momentum coming out of the Cereal Bowl here. He's going to mantle it on through. This kid's getting fast already. Only a couple expert rides under his belt. Looks like he's going to get a number 2 on this day, on this moto here. Schirkenbach, Hertel, Maharian bumping the gate. Schirkenbach leading Hertel right now. Heading into that third and final turn. It's going to be Schirkenbach, Hertel, Maharian. 13 experts, Rogers, Brock Unier, Lawrence, Henderson. Brock Unier with that World 6 plate leading him into the Cereal Bowl. Heading into the rhythm section. He's going to jump, roll, manual, double. Taking one to a main event. 6 plate, going to get it. 15 experts, Beard, Takanaga, Hamlin. Takanaga, the second place balance bike rider. We got the battle between Beard and Hamlin there in that 2-3 spot. In and out of turn 3, Takanaga getting it done right now. 16 experts on the track right now, 42. This is a battle of the ages. The other Takanaga out there right now, that's Ato. Got Collin and Henderson taking 2 to a main event. Watch out for K-Rain in that 3 spot on Factory Tyndall. He's hopping it over, under, on Tyndall. A little bit of bumping action there. It's going to be Takanaga, Tyndall. Henderson leading it right now, growing that 2 spot. Last turn, last berm. That's looking like it's going to end up those 2. Kenny Millman, you needed up in staging. Me too. We got Nunzio, Ortega, and Larry. Larry fresh out of the hospital. Looking good in that 2 spot. There you go, John. Smooth styles of John Gear here.
Gates dropping on moto number 34. We got Mark Smelser, Ken Millman, Troy Peterson, Jeff Tasbor, and Ralph Vera. Out front, we got the number 24 of Troy. Come on, Jeff, pick up that speed. Coming down that final straight, it looks like we got Troy taking that number 1 spot. What are you doing out there? We got a little bit of downtime here as we get ready for the next set of motos. Take a visit up to concessions. Get yourself some ice cold popsicles or some Gatorade to cool off between races. By the time I announce the first person, the second person's going, I'm like, you know what's that? I got this one under class. So I can enforce because there's 3 people. Some of them are but they're racers. They're all younger than us. I'm like, oh my God. I took off the gate, this guy next to me is gone. I'm like, oh, that was one of my better gate starts too.
We're splitting these maniacs up. Too many of these crazy striders out here. All right, I heard names. I don't know who's who, but I'll guess. Colton, Moxie, Braden, and Luca. All right, Moxie. I'll just listen to the parents yell and scream at their children. Let them get them to the finish line first here. It's always a kid with the mohawk. That's Colton out front right now with that mohawk. He's pushing on through there. Going to get this one to the finish line. .436. Braden's going to get that too. We got smiles on our faces, so we're winning at everything right now. Elwin, Weston, Jordan, Frankie. Where's Frankie Best? We got four of them rocking and rolling through here, heading in that final turn there. Elwin, Weston, Jordan, Francesca Best. Down this last stretch here. I don't know who that is. They got a nice Hill BMX jersey on. They're going to crank it across. Frankie Best trying to get into that top two there. Got the 548. Moto 2 off and rolling. Seifert, the possum, getting after it right now. We got Wen, we got Pilato, Maharian. To the finish line, the possum, the show off, the style. This kid's got it all across that finish line with a little shoulders, kick back, showing off. Maharian gets that too. Nico 3. Max. Whoa. False start for one, and we're going to turn him around. We got the Mohawk out front, Punk Rock City leading it right now, heading into that final turn. It's got to be Colton leading this one. He's pushing, he's paddling, whatever you call it. They are bar end to bar end, coming down this last straight. Keep your eyes straight. 678. Turn your head, you lose the aerodynamics with that giant mohawk. We got happy faces across the finish line. We all win, right? Our next chunk. 8 were too many. I see Frankie Girl out there, Ella Winkirk, Weston, Jordan, in and out of that last section there. Looking back, eyes forward, cranking it out, looks over to his side. He's going to see Best in that 2 spot. There's no to the line. smoke here. Smoking, please. All right, last set of littles here. Got the 3-year-olds banging bars out there. Pilato, Maharian, Wen, Seafirth. Seafirth, the possum there. He's darting over, trying to get to the inside. Cut off. Oh, Maharian goes down. Let's check on him. Seafirth. Gonna take it down. Little Nico here might need some encouragement. Gonna get him to the finish line. He dropped it right up against the cone there in that last turn. Tough as nails. He's pushing across the line. You know, you better get up to the concessions as fast as you can if you're hungry, because they are selling out of stuff. Nachos are already gone, so guess what? They're nachos. That's my bad joke of the day. I'm looking around. I'm trying to find Dylan and Ross. Where are you at? Where are you at? Trying to catch some words with the crew here. I'm hiding. I'm over here.
Oh, good.
All right. So I'd like to introduce everybody to Dylan McMahon, daughter of legend Jim McMahon, the founder, the godfather of this track.
Favorite daughter.
Favorite daughter? Probably only?
Only daughter.
Only daughter, okay. I don't know where Ross went, but we'll start with Dylan. Dylan, do you want to give us a little bit of history behind this? Because you were probably here way before this track was here.
Yes. And hopefully you guys haven't heard this story, and I'm going to be as brief as possible. But this track, 36 years ago, was just a dream my dad had. And he went to the city of Elgin and said, I want to do this. I want to build this track. And they were like, yeah, whatever. No, we don't want to do that. Kept coming back year after year. Finally, they caved because he was so insistent. And they gave him this piece of property which didn't have any of this around. Didn't have any of this around. There was no softball fields. There were no soccer fields. It was just kind of a middle of nowhere. So they gave him this chunk and said, do what you want. He literally paid for bulldozers, which my husband, who is not a bulldozer driver, decided to learn how to do. We had a friend of ours who was a civil engineer who helped with the plan, told my dad the track needs to orient this way. My dad's like, no, I envisioned the hill. I insist that it use this as a straightaway. Civil engineer was just like throwing his hands in the air. No. Still went ahead with it. Ed came out here at night and was working the bulldozer and just put a track together. And when they first built it, not a lot of people came. You know, it's in the middle of Elgin. Wasn't really known yet. But then over the years, it got to be more and more famous. And this is my first time back in 30 years because I moved to California. And oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful and wonderful facility. And the people who have kept this legacy going, I can't. If I start saying any more about that, I will cry because this is seriously amazing. And I just love being here and seeing everybody.
Well, it's incredible. The layout is pretty much the same. I was here 96-ish, but I rode here with friends. We just would come up, whoever had driver's license, we'd make it up here. Basic layout is almost the same, except for the first turn coming out of it, there was like an S turn to it. But basic layout is about exactly the same, so he nailed it the first time around, I'm guessing, right? Ross?
That was, thank you. He did. That was one of the biggest surprises for me when I first walked up, after 30 years, by the way, once again, was that the layout was basically the same. So he did nail it. As Dylan said, he had this vision of having a track that was somewhat downhill, right? The early years, the first couple of years, this track, it was akin to a motocross track. There was rocks always coming up. It was very rough. People would slip pedals going down straightaways but worked on it. My father was the first person out here to roll down his socks and roll up his shorts and get out here and dig trenches to drain it after big rains. This was his labor of love. He would have loved this event today to see everyone out here honoring him, everyone that knew him, that loved him. Mad respect to everyone who kept this track going over all these years, including the current operators. It's huge.
If I remember correctly, he would run the starting gate and announce, if I remember right. And it's on one of the VHS tapes. Yes, younger kids, there's something other than DVD players, which that's probably aging me too saying that. But they had like a Channel 11 come out, and they filmed a whole segment here. And I remember him doing the whole thing. I remember the what he was saying when he was announcing everybody.
Sure,
it was hilarious.
Yeah. I don't actually recall that. I recall us getting some newspaper press, and that did help the track. I remember early on, it would have been 90, 91, 92. And we began running clinics out here. And actually, Frank Nuccio and Ron Rojan, many here will probably know that name, would actually be the riders for the clinic. So he would be instructing, and then we would do the demonstrations. But he was always trying to grow the sport in everything he did, right? From the very beginning with opening Sundance in 1980, from getting the Sundance racing team going right away, to helping riders in need who didn't have the financial means to get to the races or purchase bikes. He was there for all these people and all these families. He was always giving more of himself to people. He wanted to just help people and to grow the sport.
Okay, going back, 1990, first time the gate drops here, would you ever think you would be standing here right now, 2026, and be here now and see that this track is still running? Or was it like, yeah, all these other tracks have come and gone, this probably will do the same thing, but I'll let my old man of a dad just have his little dream for as long as he does?
Absolutely, absolutely. Certainly when he was starting to get out of BMX, I left for California in 98, and I know he was still running the track then, but I knew that he was approaching where he wanted to retire. And I really felt that was going to be the end, right? When I left, I was managing the shop as well, so I felt like I was taking a piece of Sundance with me when I left, and I was worried about the fate of the track, and the shop for that matter. Luckily, we had individuals, there's a whole slew of names here written on a piece of paper in my pocket of people to thank, but we had people who stepped up right away to keep this track going because they felt the same way that my father felt. He touched them in a way that they felt motivated enough to keep this facility going. And it's turned out to be beautiful. Absolutely, completely changed from when it started. And I'm just in awe, and I'm so proud of what everyone over the years has done to keep this going.
It's really cool to see just because it's volunteer. It's pure passion, which is what your dad stood for. Pure passion.
Yes. Nobody's out here getting rich over this. I know
well,
that.
I am, but don't tell anybody.
Nobody's getting rich over this. It's all passion. It's all getting children into racing, having these experiences as a family. I've been approached by at least half a dozen people today just pulling me aside saying, you don't maybe remember me so much, but I want to tell you what your father meant to me, right? And what he did for me and our family to get us into this sport and to keep us together. It's just been an incredibly emotionally satisfying experience for me, and it provides closure to his passing. And again, I can't thank you all enough. This is absolutely wonderful.
Me personally, like, this was racing. I come here, I'm going to race the hill. I remember riders from different tracks wouldn't race here because we used to have big, ridiculous jumps on this track. And I loved it because I used to jump. Believe it or not, I used to jump. And it was like the coolest place to ride. So for me, it was like, oh, racing here is number one. But what I've learned over the years is racing became number 2 or 3. It's the family. It's the people that you met today. Amazing. And, I can't begin to thank you for everything that your father has given and what this track has become to everybody that's here tonight. So
I see it. I see it in everyone's face right now, and I agree wholeheartedly. Thank you to everyone here. I will say in the very early years, I was still racing, and I was a pro at the time, so I actually am probably guilty of making the track a little too challenging in its first 2 years, and I apologize for anybody that broke any bones out here. But I'm glad to see this track right now, how it's evolved. It looks safe, it's smooth, and it looks like a lot of fun to ride.
It's a blast. I'm pretty sure we might chat one more time, but is there anybody you want to thank or you could think of? I know you said you
Yeah,
had a giant list. Probably go like this. It'll look like Santa's list for my son.
I do, and I'm gonna. If I don't pull this out and look at this, then I'm going to regret this.
Got it.
And I believe I'm speaking for Dylan as well. So Dylan, if I'm dominating this, then please take the mic away from me. Oh, okay, all right. All right. I mean, Mark Nasco, Andy Baker, Don Fahey, Chuck Rowe, the late Jim Barton. Thanks also to the current operators, Joanne Moldahill in particular, Jackie Altuser, the entire crew making the event happen today. Thank you. Of course, I need to thank the city of Elgin. I understand that they're providing grants every year to improve this facility. That's just absolutely amazing. Thank you, Elgin. I want to thank Frank Nuccio for many things, but Frank and I, some of you will know, were very close growing up, and he was by my side through many years as a competitor, as a friend, as a co-worker at the shop, and he was one of my dad's best friends as well. So thank you, Frank. Also, Joe Hiltz, big thank you to Joe Hiltz. I'm in tears looking at the Sundance canopy here and all these jerseys, everything he's done to keep the legacy of Sundance alive. Thank you, Joe. There's more here. I don't know. Are we speaking again, or should I just dump this? Okay, great. I'm going to continue. You know, my dad loved BMX. He dedicated over 20 years of his life to the sport through Sundance, the Sundance racing team, and of course this track. He would be so proud of everyone that worked so hard to keep it operating and be amazed at how it's evolved into the facility it is today, in particular from its very humble beginnings. My dad would have downplayed any event honoring him, and I'm certain if he were here today, he would be dishing out his brand of silly, self-deprecating humor in order to deflect the focus away from himself and onto others. That's who he was. Always putting people before himself. Indeed, that is how Sundance, the racing team, and the Hill were born. This is how he lived his life. I want to acknowledge Donna Rudy, his life partner, wife, and best friend. She couldn't be here today due to a major issue with her flight. I am so sorry she couldn't be here, but thank you, Donna, for loving him and supporting him over all these years. And finally, thanks again to everyone that made this happen today. I'm beyond thrilled that his legacy lives on through this facility and the people that knew and loved him. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Everything he said.
Well, I'm honored to have been able to be a part of this as well. Thank you so much, and maybe we should get some more racing going. Joe's got
more presents for us.
One more present. We don't know if it's going to go on the rock or the wall.
Oh, I love it. That is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
Awesome. Gonna have an awesome plaque that Joe just presented them with up here at the Hill in memory of Sundance and McMahon. Jim's national team.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
That's wonderful. It's beautiful.
All right, we'll wrap this one up and we'll start our second motos here. Riders, if you did not make the main event, if you have total points, let's start heading the stage and we're getting this thing rolling again. Riders, let's get you up the stage and get this thing going again. We start getting our corner marshals in their spot. Popping, dropping gates. Let's go. Get those motos on up the staging. Our balance bikes are done for the day, so we just need all of our second round of motos up the staging. Start dropping these gates. I need my corner marshal for corner one. Where you at? Siley, where you at, buddy? Xander. Lincoln, the laser, when we need you up on the gate, buddy. Moto 3, Lincoln and Xander up at the gate. So you can start dropping these, get this all rolling. Simon, number 784, Simon Galzawagowitz. We're needing you. Lincoln Wen, we're needing you on the gate. Holding up the show, Lincoln, where are you at? Let's get everybody up to these gates. Get it going, get it popped, get it dropped. We can get these main events rolling before long. But we are looking for Lincoln Wen up there on the gate. Where are you at, buddy? Gate popping and dropping on this one. I see 4 out there. We're taking 4 to a main event. Looks like Xander just hit a wasp nest or something with all those yellow jerseys in behind him there. And on top of it, he's got the Gold Cup 1 plate. A lot of yellow out there on the track right now. The Z-Man. 214, 585, 586. We're styling, we're rocking and rolling. Slogman is the one they were looking for. You're good. In and around that last turn. Xander, Booth, Palm, and Beer. Moto number 4 out there on the gate right now. Who we got out front? Mikos and Locke. We're missing some names, so we're taking 2 to a main event. We got in and around the last turn, last burn, last straight. Mac, Miko, Spencer Locke, your 2 transfers.
We're worried about Moto 4. Alright, cool. Yeah, go on to 5 then.
all right, gates off, gates rolling. We're getting some paperwork figured out here. We got, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 riders out there. We're taking 4 to a main event. In and out of turn 1. That's got to be the bobblehead himself, Hertel, rocking and rolling. We got Brown, Cardenas, that's D-Storm out there in that 5 spot trying to make up some space there. He's going to have to make a move on that 4 bike there to the finish line. Pastel gets the 1 spot there. Cardenas. 13-14, we got the 6 plate leading the way right now with Rocco Reese in that 2 spot. 6 plate Claywell leads them in and out of turn 3, heading for checkers. Claywell going to get done. Still up for grabs. That last transfer is going to be Rocco Reese. Moto number 7. Boat riding away here. Vanderspool, Henderson. Looks like they're the ones here because Millman said, I'm tired. And he's not going to run this round. So Boat Ride City. 9, 10 girls there on the track. The ladies club going at it down the first straightaway. That's got to be Rogers. and Henderson in and out of turn one. Regan on the 3. Rogers looking like a head of steam coming into the triple section, in and out of the cereal bowl. Got the 3-plate nipping at her heels, the cupcake Henderson. Got Regan on that 3 spot. The Firewolf smiling at me as she rounds the corner here. In and out of turn 3, Aria. Heading down that last straightaway. It's going to be Rogers and Henderson. Your transfers on through. Moto number 9. Ladies Club Mobile made it the first go around. So we got Rogers, Regan, and Gifford. Gifford leads the charge right now. Rogers nipping at her heels. Regan in that 3 spot, taking 2 to a main event. In and out of the turn 3. Gifford, Rogers. Mikos made it through that one. 7 and unders on the track right now. We got Hudson with Darchek. You're needed on the gate, buddy. Little Woody, pop it off, get on that gate. Pulled pork sandwiches are now sold out. Thank you, people. Get on up to that concession stand and get your delicious munchies on, whatever they might be. Hudson gonna reel it in for 1. Dirksen, Young, 1, 2, 3. 8-year-old cruisers. We got a Hudson leading the charge right now. Got a 1 plate in that 2 spot. That's Burmaster, 418. Saucy Brossi tailing it up right now. Heading into that rhythm section at the head of the Hudson Hornet's got a Burmaster on his heels right now. He's feeling the fire. Last straight action. Who's going to get it? Gold Cup 1 got it right now. A little manual for insurance. Hudson, Burmaster, and Bross. 1, 2, 3. 10-year-old cruisers on the track. We're missing Jaden. We're missing one out of that one. Rogers, Tasbeer rolling it through. Tasbeer with a big smile to his dad. One. 4 riders. Just 1. $16 cruisers. We got Rogers leading the charge right now. Got Nolan and Early. All riders, pay attention. Get up the staging. Riders, head up the staging. We're keep having to call people up there. Got Nolan nipping at the wheels of Mr. Butters there out front right now. Max Early rocking the dirt jumper through the rhythm section. In and out of the last turn there. Roger, Nolan, 1 and 2. Those will be your transfers. We're up to the older guys, 41 to 45s. We got Blake rocking the cruiser out there. Regan. Got Dirksen, Vanderspool, Rogers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last straight action. Regan looking good to get it. Regan, Dirksen, Vanderspool. Got the 11 plate leading right now. Sundance colors in that 2 spot. 11 plate white leading it right now over Schultz. Eddie. We're going to take it down in that last turn there. We'll see if the 11 plate has enough tank in the tank to get it. The 11 plate with the one. The 3 plate, just 636 on my sheet. We got the little 5 and unders out there right now. Schieffer taking a break on top of the jump there. He looks like he's doing his best Crew Jones impersonation. He's going to wind it up, play a little catch-up here. We got Gemma the Firewolf out right now, leading the way. Juicebox Firewolf leading it to 406 in that 2 spot. Pastel. The 593 Seaford is just looking over at the friend saying, hey, come on with me, Pastel. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. Seaford, the possum, gets on the gas. Juicebox Thunder Whistle out front right now, heading into the last turn. She's locking this one down. She's going to keep on trying. She's looking over her shoulders, make sure that she's got enough distance between her and Seaford. To the finish. Juicebox Thunder Whistle gets the one. Regan. Seaford. Schieffer's going to get your 2. Cruiser Moto number 12. We're going to have a rerun of that one. That is Wadarchek, Rogers, and Tasbeer. 10 cruisers head back up to the hill there. 725. Sagenbacker leading the 311 right now. We're taking 2 to a main event. Just got to keep the rubber side down to get it. I hear that chain slapping on that 311 bike like it's a drum. In and out of the last turn. Backer got a 1. Sagenbacker getting it done right now. Heading to the finish line. The younger Becker brother transfers out along with the 311. Leo Palm. Oh, Fast Eddie on the track getting it done. We got Sykowski in that 2. Young in that 3. The 35 plate. Pastel in the 4. We're taking 4 to a main event. Am I reading this right? So we got a boat ride out there. Fast Eddie straight out of Nevada, everybody, to Illinois. Fast Eddie going to crank it across that finish line, being a transfer out of Moto 18, along with Sykowski, Young, and the 35 at the Stal. Taking 4 to a main event there. 9-year-old novice is out on the track right now. Got 3. 2 are going to a main event. I see some yellow jersey leading the way. 214 bike. Nope, that's not a 214. That's a 274. McKinley leads the charge right now. Got Sykowski. Hold the gate a second there, JT. Lead them into turn 3. The 274 TM, Tom McKinley, going to take it to the checkers. Sykowski looking good to chalk up a main event. Sykowski, second transfer on out. We're lining up moto number 20 right now on the gate. Getting some paperwork figured out here. Had one moto with 2 riders missing. That kind of messes things up a little bit, but we got this under control. No worries. Again, Moto 12, the 10-year-old cruiser class, should be up by the gate right now. Moto 20 is in the gate. Running it. Matterson and Chedevy. Chedevy is a name staple at the Hill here. Awesome to see a Chedevy on the track again. Matterson, he is ready for this intermediate racing. I'm telling you, this kid's chalking up win after win every time he's on the track. Georgie boy getting it done right now. Chedevy! Awesome. She's making sure she gets around the track good and safe this time around. These hills come up fast for you, I'm telling you. Matterson going to chalk up the 1. Cooper Tasbeer, get your cruiser. Cooper Tasbeer, get your cruiser. believe we should have 13 novices up there on the gate. Some no-show riders and stuff throwing the paperwork off today. Should have Smith, Parker, Cardenas on the gate. Gate popping, gate dropping. We're looking for a couple people. Smith, Moto 25, need to be up there. Got the 566 leading it right now. Parker, Cardenas in that 2 spot. Smith in the 3, spreading out. Heading into that last turn there, in and out. The 566 Parker going to get that win. Cardenas is going to be your 2. Smith going to be your 3. We got the cruisers back up there. Got a little bit of an issue with our computer not refreshing. So we got Wodarczyk pedaling into the turn. Man, this kid's on a mission. He wants to beat the last moto that was up here across the finish line now. 17 plate, leading it right now. Needs to pedal it out here. Stop coasting, Cooper. Still last straight action, the 78. Little Woody gets the 131 plate. Rogers is going to be your 2. Bach lead right now. Got the 8 plate. 617. In the amazing that he should be up there too in the 4 spot to the finish line. 5 area code. Cleve getting your 1. Drew Shedevy. Katie Shedevy got transferred. Drew riding the big giant cruiser, the big daddy there right now. Wait a minute. I can put out our show. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, boy. Hey, I'm on. Psychowski out there. I see him rolling in the 3. I see gear. Well, Chef's 4. Patzer getting it. Rodriguez leading this one right now. We got the legendary Echo full face there. 2 spot. Heading to that last turn. SR Steven Rodriguez heads her for home. Look out, it's because you got an Echo. Oh, God, do not use the Echo full face, bud. To the finish line. Echo full face gets your 2 spot. Old intermediate on the track. Burmaster, Ross, Reyes, We got a combined one. We got the 2 plate, the 99, the 64. When Milani first spot there, taking 4 to a main event. We're going to have a full gate of 8-year-old intermediates. Ross, Burmaster heads her for home. The 99, Wen, the Laser, Saucy Brasi, and Maharian get your transfers out of 26-27 combined. Got the state 1, my buddy, Sai Lee. He's got the chain on this time around. We got Vancina out there, Gardner battling it out for that 2-3 spot. Last turn, last berm, Sai Lee heads her for home. He's going to have a 3-1 on the day going into that final moto. Vancina trying to, oh man, wow, close one there. We got Brown leading this one. Cooper Tasker on the way low trying to dig underneath. I don't know if anybody's went into that spot yet today. D-Storm there in that 3 spot. Cooper's got to pump, catch up here. Get on the gas. In and out of that last turn there. Grow, Brown, Storm. Your transfer's out. Rocco one. Got Dylan Smoker in that 2 spot. Missing one rider out of this one. Boat riding on to that finish line. 14-year-old intermediate class, Moto 31 out there on the track. Got the state 6 leading it. That's Claywell. Got the 127 and the 132. Braxton Grow, Aiden Grow. Grow. Last straight, Claywell going to get it done. Looks like it's going to be the 127. Braxton Grow going to be your 2. That's got to be the state 2 plate. Butterface Chaddock leading the way right now. Got Nolan and birthday boy Santi in that 3. Taking 2 to a main event. Luca Butterface Chaddock looks like he's going to get it done. Nolan's got to fend off the charge from Santi. So it's going to be Chaddock and Nolan, your transfers through. Got the 3 plate leading the way right now. Blinky, Regan, Pastel, and Rogers, 2-3 out there. In and out of turn 3, the 3 plate. Regan, don't call him Reagan. Pastel putting a charge on, but it's going to be Regan. Pastel, Rogers. Jumping ahead to the 56 and over. Blum, Long, Grow. Chucky, Charles, Grow out front right now. Get on the gas, Blum. Scotty Long in that 2 spot. Blum in that 3. Heading to the finish line there. Looks like it's going to be Choo-Choo Chucky, Grow. Long, Blum, 1, 2, 3. 10-year-old girls. We got the sister duel right there right now. Got the 1 plate trying to take charge of this one. The 2 right on her. Got Rogers right there in the 3 watching it go down. You're going to have to throw a blanket on this one because I don't know who's going to get it going into that last turn there. Got Isla leading Florida right now, but anything can change. Arya putting the charge on from the 3. Let's see if she can get in there. Arya digs. Arya gets it at the line. We got Mulville leading it. Aubrey Grow in that 2 spot. Regan in that 3. 2 to a main event. Mulville going to take that 1. Aubrey slowing down to a stop. Regan, she's trying to let Regan get her. It's going to be Grow. Total points action out here right now. We got Hudson sporting the Sundance gear. Bracunier leads the way, lock in that 3 spot. That's how they're going to end up. Bracunier, Hudson, lock. 11 experts. Schirkenbach, Hertel. Maharian bumping the gate. Schirkenbach trying his manual skills out there right now. Going to take her into that last turn. Hertel going to round out that top 2. 13 experts on the track right now. We got Lawrence, Henderson, Rogers. Rogers in the 3. What's going on, Butters? In and out of turn 3. It's going to be Henderson and Lawrence. Hamlin leading this one right now. Takanaga in the 3 this time around. Beard in the 2. Let's see what happens. You can touch bar ends with these guys. Beard trying on the high side, touching the white line. Takanaga down low. Head to the finish line. Jeffrey Hamlin's going to chalk up a W. On the outside, looks like Beard might have got one. Henderson, Espinosa, Vanderspool. Vanderspool with a cool line there. Roll on, manual off. Haven't seen that one around too much. Last straightaway, Kavi show. K-Rain trying to triple manual. It's going to be Espinosa, K-Rain. Your transfers on through. Good battle here. Got Groh out there right now. We got Rogers out there right now. We got Rivas out there right now. Who wants more rhythm section? Rivas has a little bit on him right now. To the finish line. Groh got the spot. Rivas with a charge. Holy cow, where did that come from, Rivas? Frank the Tank Nuzio. I'm losing paperwork up here. Turn 2, I got a paper flowing for you right now. I'm going to run up and throw a helmet on while we get a roll out of the gate. Thank you. I'm on my way. Somebody wants to take over on this microphone. It'd be great. Santi Vieira. Happy birthday to you, Santi. And is it Colin Tyndall's birthday, or is somebody just saying that?
All right, we got the 3 riders in the gate for this last moto of round 2. If you are parked on the other side of the boulders by the soccer field, you need to move your car, please. Dropping into turn 1, we got Roth taking the lead with Jeff in second. Mark taking up third. Coming around turn 2 into the rhythm section, single file line. What you see is what you're going to get. It looks like Roth out front, Jeff in second, Mark in third. Roth takes the finish. Jeff Tasbeer coming in second place. Oh, he gave it up to Marge. Any vehicle parked on the other side of the boulders by the soccer field needs to move your vehicle immediately. That is not a parking area. Way to chill it. Why'd you do that? You gotta earn it.
There's a white Blazer and a gray pickup truck parked on the soccer field. You got to move it. We can't have any cars parked over there. So if we can move it before we have to tow it out, they mean business. Let's get after it, get the thing moved.
Is Jimmy here? I didn't even see Jimmy. That's what we just said.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy.
Hey, Jeff, it's a white Blazer, license plate BC97097.
White Blazer, BC. Something. It's been a day. Hey, in the legacy of Jim McMahon, everyone's welcome. And when everybody's...
BC97097.
97097. If that's your license plate, you got to move it. The park's here, guys. You got to go.
Green Tacoma, license plate.
Green Tacoma, 331-1215. Green Tacoma, 331-1215. If that is your vehicle, it's on our soccer field. You got to move it.
We got the Tacoma driver waiting for the white Blazer driver.
White Blazer. If you have a white Blazer, go make sure your car's not on the soccer field. Let's hurry up because I have a little speech and I'd like to invite you all to get all your gear on. We're going to do a memorial lap for Jim. If you're a walker, I ask that you line the first jump and down so the bikes can go past us. If you're a rider, you'll start up at the gate. We're going to have a memorial lap for Jim. The riders will go the full lap. The walkers will get off at the second turn. So if you're a rider, get your stuff on. If you're a walker, is it still there?
The white Blazer is still here.
Maybe it's not ours.
That's the people playing on top of the soccer field.
There's 0 soccer people here, so who else would it be?
Guys, if you have a white Blazer, soccer fields are not for parking. You got to move it. I want to move on. As I was saying, in the interest of Jim, today everybody rides. And when everybody rides, there are some hiccups. So I thank you for being patient as we got through all of our transfers. We're about to start mains. Once that blazer is moved, we can move on. So if you have a white blazer, find your car.
You need to announce for Moto 16 that Mallory passed out so they can for the main, so they don't leave.
Mallory should make it to the main in Moto 16. Was it a 2-3? It was a boat ride. Mallory. Mallory in Moto 16, if you're still here, you made the main. All right, please put on your gear for our memorial ride.
Is the cars on? No. Yeah, I believe you set up now.
Okay. So while you're getting ready, we have a few things that we want to say about Jim. Can everybody hear me? So today we gather to celebrate the life of a man whose impact reached far beyond a BMX track. I'm gonna wait for the helicopter. Moto 18, Yeleni Pascal, you should be in the main. Don't leave. We're here to honor Jim McMahon, a husband, a father, a friend, a mentor, and a pioneer whose vision changed countless lives. Many people hear the name Jim McMahon and think of football, but for thousands of us here, there was only one Jim McMahon that mattered. Our Jim, the man behind the hill. Long before BMX was popular as it is today, Jim saw something that others didn't. He saw a place where kids could belong. He saw families spending weekends together. He saw a community built not around trophies, but around friendships, hard work, and simple joy of riding a bike. In the early 1990s, with determination, grit, and more than a little faith, Jim worked with the Elgin Park District and countless volunteers to build what would become the Hill BMX. It wasn't easy. There were obstacles and setbacks and moments where many would have walked away. But Jim wasn't many people. As he once said, inspired by the movie Field of Dreams, build it and they would come. And if you look around right now, you will see that they have come. The Hill became more than a racetrack. Nope. They came from all over Illinois and beyond. Young riders, nervous at their first race, as they are today. Parents who had never heard of BMX, but quickly became part of the family. Volunteers who gave their time because they believed in what Jim was creating. The Hill became more than a racetrack. It became a second home. Jim understood that BMX was never just about winning races. It was about building confidence in a shy child. It was about teaching responsibility, sportsmanship, and perseverance. It was about giving young people a place where they could dream big, work hard, and discover what they were capable of. He built jumps and turns, but he also built character. The true measure of Jim's success was never found in medals or championships. It can be seen in the thousands of riders who grew up at the Hill, the lifelong friendships that were formed here, and the families who still gather because of the community he created. In 2025, Jim received one of the highest honors our sport can offer when he was posthumously inducted into the Illinois BMX Hall of Fame. It was a fitting tribute to a man whose dedication and passion helped shape BMX in our state. But if you knew Jim, you knew that recognition was never what drove him. His greatest reward was seeing a new rider cross the finish line with a smile. It was watching former riders return years later with children of their own. It was knowing that what started as a dream had become a legacy. And that legacy will continue. Every gate that drops at the hill, every child who learns to ride, every volunteer who lends a hand, every family that discovers they belong here. A little piece of Jim will always be there. Today we say goodbye to the man, but not what he built. His fingerprints are on every corner of this track and in the hearts of everyone fortunate enough to know him. The greatest moments are not made of stone. They are built in people. Jim built a community. He built a family. He built the hill. And through all of us, we continue to inspire generations of riders for years to come. Thank you, Jim, for believing in a dream. Thank you for giving so many of us a place to belong. Thank you for proving that one person with enough heart and determination can change thousands of lives. May we honor your memory by carrying your vision forward and helping the next rider by welcoming the next family and keeping the hill a special place you always believed it could be. The gate may close on every race, but your legacy will never reach the finish line. Ride in peace, Jim. You will forever be the heart of the hill. Now, if we could have you all go up to the starting hill. Walkers, join on the first jump. We can get you all up to the starting hill.
Hey, Dustin, how hard is it to transfer
Huh?
to here?
Yep, the walkers will follow the bike. No, it's okay. We'll just hold the bike up to it. Walkers, those of you walking, let the bikes go before you. Yes, you need a helmet on the track. If you just pulled up in a red truck, you've got to move your car. That's the soccer field. Red Cadillac.
Shovel and a line, turn bare ground into a place to shine. Elgin up on your boots and hands, built a home where the wheels could dance. Every berm held a piece of your name on the sand. The hills still stand, and the tires sing through every dance, through everything. We ride your memory, brave and true. A track of heart that grew from you. The hills still stand, the sun and rain in every scar and every lane. We feel you near when the engine fails. In the trails you made and the lives you saved. All the time, hold on tight. How a small town dream can stretch so wide when a steady soul is on your side. Now kids rolling in the night. Open every lap on that dirt. Feels like a thank you coming home. The hills still stand, and the fires sing to every turn, to everything. We ride your memory, brave and true. A track of heart that grew on you. The hills still stand, the sun and rain in every scar and every lane. We feel you near when the engine fades, and the trails you made and the lives you saved. When the evening falls and the shadows lean, your spirit rides between. When the dust and the road and the last bright spark, you left the light in the heart. The hill stands and the tide sings through every turn, through everything. We ride your memory, brave and true. A track of hearts that grew from you. The hill still stands forever wide when your name living on each side. When we launched into the open sky, we gave you. And we don't say goodbye. The hill still stands forever wide, with your name living on each side.
and his glass up here. Take it off the field or the glass.
Do we want to go up there where we actually
You know what? We should do up by the tent. Yeah. So, why don't you do it by the Hill BMX concession? Yeah, well, you got that in the back. Or one of the banners up there.
Main events. Let's get you heading up the staging. Main events. Let's get our corner marshals to their respective positions.
Tell me.
We'll start getting those main events heading up the staging right now. We'll be starting off with photo number 378, open class. Should be looking for Booth, Palm, Nitz Lasse, Wen, Kirk, Beer, Schirkenbach. If anybody jump down there, hand out trophies, hop on down there. That'd be pretty cool. Anybody wants to jump down? Xander, Z-Man, Miss Lasse, where you at, dude? You're wanted up on the gate. The Z-Man. To get somebody down there to hand out those nice trophies to assist in the people that are going to be handing out already. We're going to run these opens here.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Someone? Huh? You fell?
Open class is off and running. We got Booth, Boats, Palm, Lasse, Wen, Kirk, Beer, and Schirkenbach. Turning and burning, Gage the Rage into the triple section with the 99 hot on his heels. Making the laser win. We got that 178 plate following suit of Kirk, the 214. Xander the Z-Man is in a sandwich. He's got Palm right in front of him. He makes the move on the beginner leagues. Heading for home. Shopping for number ones is got to be Schirkenbach. We got a good one on our hands right here. The next one in line, the 4 Moto 9 and 10 open class. We got Wadarchek, Nikos, Brakunier, and Locke. Brakunier, the Cookie Man, take. He's got in the 2 spot. Sundance colors represented. In the 3 spot, Little Woody Wadarchek. Spencer Locke on that 4. 11-12 open, racking them up, rocking and rolling, 7 of them. The other Brakunier taking off right now. We got Rob in that 2 spot on that net. 11 talking Schirkenbach on the 3. The bobblehead on that 4 right now. Hertel. We're rolling her into that last turn there. Brakunier high. Rock over Triple Manuals, scoring the W. Rob Schirkenbach at the line. Colors. Firewater BMX being represented right now. Lawrence with that number 1 plate representing well. This is not total points. How they end up is how they end up on the day. Claywell in that 2. Reaching the finish line. Lawrence. Claywell. Reese. 15-16 open class. Got the 3 bike. Henderson lead it. Got Kavi on the bar. Humping away. School. Espinosa. I think we got some coaster racing or something going on here. I see no pedaling going on. the man with the talent out front right now. Henderson, Milan style, Vanderspool, Espinosa, Kavi, K-Rain. Ladies Club got the one out front, got 3, got 9, got 2. Dive bomb on the inside, the 2. Arya trying to make something happen in that 4 spot. We're heading into turn 3, last turn, last berm. Zarya on the gas. Got a little sister behind her. Got a sandwich with the Rogers in the middle as the baloney part. 2 the finish line. The 3 wants a piece of it. The 1 gets it. 3, 9. The 2. More ladies out there right now. We got Gifford, Mulvihill, Rogers, Gifford, and Mulvihill going at it, heading down that last straightaway. Who's going to get it to the finish line? Remy. Gifford gets the 1. Mulvihill 2, Rogers 3. Hudson out front right now. Another kid representing those colors. Sundance being proud today. We got that 9, 5, 9. Dirksen in the 2 spot. Carter in the 3. Good job, buddy. Getting after it. In and out of turn 3. Mad Max Hudson. He's going to get that W on the day with another skinny digit. Dirksen going to be your 2 with Young being your 3. 8-year-old cruisers on the track. Hudson Hornet, Mad Hornet out front. Another Sundance rider leading it. He's got the 1 plate, and he's got a 1 plate on his tail right now. That's Burmaster. Saucy Brossi keeping it real in the 3. Heading into turn 3. Hudson Hornet in and out. Burmaster on the 2. Brossi 3. Looks like that's going to be what they end up at the finish line. 10-year-old cruisers firing off. Sundance out front leading this one. Little Woody out front. He's popping out front of the Mac Attack. Spider Rogers in that 3 spot. Keeping it real up in the field. Let's see what happens out of turn 3 with Darchek. Leading them to the finish line. The 1-7 going to chalk up a 1. Followed by Mac Attack and Spider. Kavi, Henderson, Rogers, Nolan. We got Tyndall leading it right now. Henderson trying to dig deep, trying to not be the shadow any longer. Henderson gets it over Tyndall. Good job. Oh, Peterson right now. Troy out front, red, white, and blue. Blakey in that 3 spot trying to make a move. I think that's Dirksen on the 2 spot. In and out of the final turn there. Captain America, Troy. Going to end up with the 1. It's going to be that 987 getting your 2 spot. 56-60 Cruisers. Mr. Les White leading this one right now. We got some true colors in that 2 spot. Cutting high, lowing. The 636 California style Eddie in that 2 spot. Eddie going to roll around in the 1, but he's going to be the 2nd overall. White is going to be your 1st overall there. California's own. Good seeing these guys out here. We are getting the craziest team, or the craziest group of riders assembled on the gate right now. The 5 and under. Nah. I hear cadence. This is going to be a good one. Gate popping, gate dropping on this motley crew out there. We got Bros, we got Juice Box, fire whistle out there. We got pastel. We got beer. Who's got beer? We got beer in the 5 and unders. We got Axel Seifert. Look at Axel Seifert in that first turn calling everybody out. He's going to take his finger off. He's going to put it in the sky, and he's going to call for a home run. Look at him go. He's getting back on the pedals. He's going to crank it out. We got 2:14 leading it right now. On the underside, getting it taken from him. Woo, boy. Gemma Regan trying to get in on that podium pie in the 5 spot, taking over the 4. She got a little bit of spot to make up there. We got the Beckers out there right now. Axel the Possum Seifert there, making his acting debut in the 8th spot. He was 12 riders deep on this. I didn't even catch the kid that won this one, but he won it. So he beat Juicebox Thunder Whistle. Juicebox Thunder Whistle's going to end up with a 3 spot there. Look at her go. Getting in there. To the finish line, Gemma Regan. Juicebox Powerwolf. With that podium spot, Becker on a 4. Getting after it. Second Becker with a 6th out there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I'm reading everybody off. I missed Palm, Becker. I didn't realize that 12 riders deep on that. 8. Woo. Novice. We got 7 of them out there. Swanson, Sikowski, Pastel, Kirkness, Lassay, Dirksen, Young. We got some power. We got some skill. We got some speed. We got 157. Dirksen leading this one. 178. Kirk. Oh, boy. Podium spot. I'm smelling podium right now for Fast Eddie in that 3. Sikowski 4. In and out of turn 2. Battle picking up on that 3 or that 4-5 spot. Podium looks like it's set right now. Heading down the last straight. Dirksen looking good to pull off the 1. Fast Eddie coming on strong. Kirk. Eddie. Fast Eddie. Z-Man. Keep pedaling. Xander. Ooh, we lost 2 on this one. We're going to check them out on the first straight and first turn. We're going to hold that gate there. Got the 274 leading it right now. We dropped Cleve and Sikowski going down that first straight and in the first turn. Woo. Gonna make sure they're all right. In a world of his own, it's McKinley getting the W with the bouncing front tire at the finish line. Good job, Fast Eddie. Podium, buddy. Yep. Good turnaround, dude. Gate pops on this one right now. Matterson, the Mad Hatter out front. Look at that kid crank away. He might need to add a tooth to that gear. That kid's just a rocket ship out front there. Got Shedevy. That's a Shedevy sighting. That's the youngest. Matterson. I'm going to call him Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter Matterson. Georgie boy. Going to rock and roll it. Good job, Shedevy. Sundance colors. That was one of my absolute favorite jerseys right there, too, with the mean-looking sun on it. Last straight action going to be Matterson. Glasowick did not show. Shedevy going to get a 2. 13 novices out here right now. Cardenas with the 1 spot right now. Got the 631 in that 2. That's Smith. No sign of Parker. These 2 are flying so fast they left Parker in the dust behind the finish line, apparently. In and out of turn 3, Cardenas. Rocking it out front. Smith, going to be your 2 out of 13 novice. 14 novice, good battle out front here. MC out front, got the 728 of Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach in that 2-spot, Gear in that 3. Into the last turn, Bach's got something for him. Maybe it's a symphony. Maybe it's an over-under move. It's an over-under move. MC's got a challenge on his hand. To the last straightaway. Gear looking at it all go down. MC. Woo, that was a good one. MC, Johann Sebastian Bach for the 2. Gear for the 3. 36-40. Talk about a pack of old school maniacs out there. I bet that's Cleve out front right now. Who is it? No, it's the 9. Oh, and it's Chenevieve! Chenevieve out front. I've been waiting to see that name again forever. Chenevieve out front right now. Good gracious almighty. Chenevieve. I get to say Chenevieve. Chenevieve on the over-under gets the first spot taken from him. I think Dirksen taken away. He's going to ruin the parade. It's going to be Dirksen, Chenevieve, and another Chenevieve. And the 815. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, I never thought I'd see Chenevieve again out here. I never said it to begin with, but I heard it here many a time, so it's good to see it out there again. Whew, I get a little too excited. 41-45. Pratzer, Sykowski, Claywell, Gear, and Cleve. 622. That's Cleve out front right now, but we got Safety Yellow in the 2 spot trying to do everything he can. He's doubling. He's doubling. He's doubling. He's casing. He's making it into the last turn safe and alive. In and out of that last turn. Sundance colors getting it done right now. Khalid gonna get your 1. Our guy trying to fly airplanes around with the safety colors gets your 2 of the 612. Claywell gets your 3. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's got to be Rodriguez out front. And the guy with the Echo helmet. Every time he comes through, I miss his number plate, so I get his name. So these are Smith. So I'm going to call him Smith and Whitback out there. Rodriguez getting your 1. Smith and Wheatback. Echo, man, gets your 2. That is the last time, Smith, Whitback, that you ride that helmet on this track, dude. All right, we're going to get them lined up here. I cracked myself up, by the way. No one else laughs. It's just me. We got a huge pack of 8-year-old intermediates here. We got Bross, Schirkenbach, Hudson, Groh, Wen, Maharianen, Claywell. In and out of turn 1, I see a state plate leading the charge right now. Is that Schirkenbach? Is that Claywell? That's Claywell. Claywell leading the charge right now. Got Groh in the 2, Hudson in the 3. That's heading into the last turn, last berm, state plate. Leading it right now, Claywell in and out. Got Groh in that 2 spot. Podium pie being sliced up right now. Hudson digging. Hudson gets the 2. Groh gets the 3. Good job, Hudson. Oh, my man. My man out front right now. Saili out front right now. Vancina in that 2 spot. Gardner in that 3. Vancina and Gardner going at it for that 2-3 spot. Saili with a 3-1. He's got to get a 1 to get that first overall. He looks good to have it. Looking up to chalk another skinny digit on the day. First overall, and this one is Enzo Saili. 11 intermediates on the track. We got my man. I know a lot of these guys are my mans out here, but this is my man, Jamison Groh. The kid loses a lens to his glasses on Tuesday and still wins the qualifier. He's leading this one right now. That's got to be, was that Pastel in the 2 spot right now? Those are Waukegan colors. It's got to be. Waukegan rained out, so let's go to Waukegan West Elgin. 76. Groh getting it done. Pastel with your 2. 13 intermediates. This was a good one in that first go-around. Check this battle out between Rob and Brennan. Robbo in that 3 spot, watching it all go down. Smeltzer in the 4. Last straight, don't sleep on Brennan there. Oh, he bobbles into that first jump. Rob's got it now. Mini Joe Hill's going to have to settle for a 2. Rocco Reese for the 3. Smeltzer for the 4. Moto 31. Claywell leads this one. We go in the 2, in the 3. And in that final turn there, he got Braxton. He's got Aiden 2-3 behind him to the finish line. This is how they've run all day. This is how they're going to end up on the day. It's going to be Claywell with the 1. Braxton girl with the 2. Aiden girl with the 3. Good racing here. 16. We got early out front. We got Shaddock on the 2 spot there. Shaddock gave himself the Butterface name, so he loves that one. In and out of that last turn there, Max Early moves himself into the intermediate ranks and cracks off a W. Good job, Early. 36-40. We got Blakey out front right now. We got the 2 plate. Jason Pastel in that 2 spot. D. Raj, Dustin Rogers in that 3 on his Saturday cruise. In and out of that last turn. Blake, don't call him Ray Regan. Going to get that 1 spot. First overall on the day. Second overall is going to be Pastel Rogers. Oh, good racing here right now. Peterson leads them. In and out of turn 2. The big man, the new man in this intermediate class, Millman. Vieira. And Smeltzer, the guy that told me, man, why are you stopping at the finish line? I don't want to do another lap. Peterson, red, white, and blue ya across that finish line. See ya. Gets the 1. Millman to Vieira. Smeltzer. Chucky, the Chuck train, the Chucky choo-choos, leading this one. Oh, I don't know what's going on in this between Blum and Long, but they're sharing words coming out of 2. It's for fun. Blum don't mean no harm. Last straightaway. Chucky choo-choo's gonna roll across for the 1. First overall on the day. Texas owned Scotty Long. Thanks for coming from Texas there, Scotty. Just noticed that. Blum going to year 3. Girls Club, 10-year-old expert girls. Henderson, Rogers trying to sneaky peeky in there. Trying to make her presence known between Isla. Heading in and out. Losing all my papers from the wind, and I don't care. To the finish line, Henderson, Rogers. Aubrey Grow leads this one. Does she want it? Does she need it? Got Gifford, got Mobile. Grow came to show. Come on, Grow, go for show. Make it all the way, Grow. Aubrey Grow, put your hands together for her. She's leading them. Everybody get on the edge of your seat. Aubrey Grow is actually trying today. She's got Gifford in too. Aubrey Grow! Grow! I think Grow got it. Say no more, Grow. Brock Unier. Hudson. Locke. Rocking and rolling through here. That's all by memory. The Cookie Man. He's going to take this one all the way down to the wire and get this number 1. We're going to have Hudson be your 2. Spencer Locken be your 3. We got Schirkenbach leading it right now. Schirkenbach, the gunner. He's got his 6-shooter out. He's trying to pop another number 1 out there. We got the bobblehead, the Mez Hertel in that 2 spot. Mahadian still doing his best to heal up with that injury. He'll be back to the finish line. That's what they're going to end up being today. We got some good racing here. Lawrence there in that 2 spot. That goody gumdrop out there. Yeah, that is. That's Henderson taking over that 2 spot. Number 1, Brock Jr. Going to charge it to the finish line. Phoenix wanted a piece of that, though. Dang, man. Got Beard out in front right now, the man with the hoodie. We got Takanaga and Hamlin. Hamlin is not one to sleep on. He is charging into that third turn. Takanaga, Hakasaka, Waka. He's going to try to reel in that number 1 rider in that hooded sweatshirt, and he's doing it not quite enough. Beard, hooded sweatshirt, and all gets the first overall on that one. Dang. 16 experts, Kavi show. We got Takanaga in the 2. Tyndall Espinosa, 3-4. Third straight action, Kavi. The tire store, man. Go to your local tire store, ask for Kavi. He'll put your tires on for you. And he'll even put a number 1 up across that finish line. Kavi. Takanaga. Tyndall Espinosa. Henderson leading this one right now. We got Groh in the 2 spot. We got Groh in the 3 spot. We got Rivas in that 3-4. Who wants it, who needs it for that 3-4 spot? That's what's left out there. Just scraps on the dinner table because Henderson, he's got the steak. He's got the filet mignon. He's going to give a little bit to Grow there. Rivas going to be your 3. Chucky going to be your 4. Frankie Nuccio battles in that 2-3 spot. Ortega and Slua. Larry there in that 3 spot. I swear I saw him in a hospital bed just 2 days ago. He's taking over that 2 spot to the finish line of Frankie and Larry. We got cars parked on that soccer field, and I think a tow truck is on its way to pick them up. So if you want your car before, run over there and move that thing. We cannot park on that soccer field. The people of the soccer field field ferries hate that stuff. They hate that stuff. So do not park on their soccer fields. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. That was our last moto. If you guys were so into the action going down here today. Appreciate everybody for coming out, showing their support. The McMahon family for coming out here and sharing our the stories to everybody out here. Much appreciated. More appreciated than you guys will ever know. All that said, we have plaques down at scoring, yes. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that helped out today. Corner marshals, gate man, Tyndall, concessions. They might still have a few things left in concessions up there. We'll have some plaques if somebody wants to try to get a plaque. All said. Doyle rules. What's the outcome on the hand? No surgery. No surgery. Awesome. As of now. If you raced and you didn't get your award, grab one now before we don't have them.
Oh, there he is. Dustin! Dustin Ryder! Oh, Derek, sorry. Sorry, I was thinking too fast. Oh, geez.
I think I have the same wheels. No, but I just know that's just all.
We have some of the memorial plaques up there at concessions. If you would like an extra one, you could purchase one up at concessions.